have in front of me here a 20-meter audio-visual or AV cable for connecting, in this example here, a CCTV camera either directly to a monitor TV or indeed to a DVR. So if we look at the actual cable itself, what we can see is on either end we have 3 cables. They're color coded yellow, red and white. Now the yellow, like in the RCA, is for video. The white is for audio, and the red here, instead of being a stereo type thing, it's actually, in this situation, it's for power. It's a 2.1 millimeter power socket here. Okay. Now on the far end, with exactly the same cable, same color cables, but instead of being a socket, it's an actual plug. And if we come along here, we can actually just see how it's slot together like that. So they're male-female versions. Okay. So we can see here the cables terminate in this block, and then it's this thin single cable runs from point A to point B. Now probably the best way of demonstrating this in action, if we actually just take a camera here and we just connect it up, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm just going to come along and I'm going to grab the power. So the red cable, I'm going to push it in here. Now the next thing here is we want to connect in the audio, but we'll see it doesn't work with this particular camera because it is a BNC rather than a phono output. But what I have here, and this is the first of the little accessories I'm going to show that could be used with this, is that I have a phono to BNC adapter here. So I just put it in, I rotate it like this, and it gives me a female phono connection for this male to push into. And now we'll just go to the far end of the cable. Now we have this one here could be used for audio, but in this particular thing I don't have a camera with a microphone, but if I did, I could connect it in here, and that's obviously a very handy feature, and something would say that standard cables won't have if you're just using BNC or BNC and power ones. So I'm going to go off camera here for a second, but the first thing I'm doing here is I'm connecting up this to get power, to run power to the actual camera, and the next thing here is I'm going to just grab another one of the adapters I showed a few moments ago to turn this phono, this time back to BNC. I'm going to use this to connect it to the back of the DVR, and I'm going to choose channel 2 for the input because I think that's the one that's being displayed on the screen. So we'll just see how it looks. We'll walk around the front, and we'll see here we have this camera here, and we're running it through. This is actually a pretty rural, this is just a 380 TVL camera actually. You can see the picture resolution through this is very, very good. So it's a handy little thing, particularly applicable, we'll say, if you do have the audio that you want to add in as well. You could come along and you could connect this using the phono cables directly into the side of a PC, or you could possibly use TV, or you could possibly use something like this phono to, or RCA to SCART adapter to be able to convert it and just run it directly into a TV as well. So that's it anyway, an overview of the 20-meter AV extension cable for use in CCTV.